תן לרמטכ"ל לנצח.
My name is Nadav Lapid. I was born in Israel. I'm a film director. I live in France. I live in Paris for the last years. And this is my fifth feature. I started to work on the script 3-4 years ago, I think. Yeah, I had my previous film, Eine, was in Cannes, and I remember that I started to write the script in Cannes while Eine was shown there. So it was 2021. And then after the beginning of the war in Israel, I made some modifications in the script.
So how much is there still left from the old version?
From the old version? A lot. Like the title was Yes, the main characters were the main characters. In both, like the guy was a kind of musician, jazz pianist or something like this, who prostitutes, become like a clown with his girlfriend, become clowns / prostitutes in Israeli elite parties. Both were about I mean, the original script was already about the weakness of artists, the weakness, saying yes to power, submission. Let's say that if the original film was in a way about the death of the artist or the death of art, in a way in this one there's a connection between the death of artist or the death of art and the simple death. The fact that I mean, the fact that this guy finished by composing new Israeli national anthem calling for vengeance, for fascist anthem calling for genocide. So, I mean, suddenly, let's say, I'll say it in a simple way, the death of art is a metaphor. In Israel, I mean, Gaza, people are not dying as a metaphor. They physically die, they just die. So the film moved from being essentially a metaphor to become also a film witnessing about this terrible moment in time.
You once described Yod, the main protagonist, as somebody who has no opinions at all, who is unpolitical and just wants to dance.
I think that this is someone who wants to be a hero of a musical comedy, of a musical, and finds himself the bad guy, the villain of a political film. In a way, he doesn't want to be in a political film, and he doesn't want to be involved in all of this. Is the way that he doesn't. I mean, he lives, I think, in a reality where opinions for him are not important, because opinions it's something that doesn't have any utility. For him, I mean, his task is to survive, to have enough money to pay the rent, to elevate his child, to live normally, to have some fun, and to try to play music. But since he needs to earn money, so he needs to meet the world. He needs to meet the society. He could have stayed in his salon dancing with his wife, with his girlfriend Jasmine, mornings and evenings. But they need to go out, and when he meets the world, so he meets the terrible realities. And since it doesn't have opinions, so it doesn't have limits, so it doesn't have taboo. So he's saying yes to whatever is demanded from him. And he ends doing, in a way, the worst, composing a national anthem. He's like the clown that at the end will throw the atomic bomb.
Love, I think, is in two ways presented in the movie. One way is the impossibility to make your own little corner in a bad world for an individualistic love and individualistic good life in a bad world. And the other one is the love for your country, love with a direct target, a direct aim.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think that basically, I think that loving your country is a terrible and stupid thing. I mean, people should love, if they want, they should love a person, but not a country. Afterwards, I guess that myself, I have also certain love for my motherland. So because we are contradictions, and you can think one thing, but then to feel another. But I think that what you see in the movie is that, I mean, in a way, I think that their plan in life is to recompensate everything by their love. I mean, they prostitute themselves, they do filthy things, they touch the bottom. But they humiliate themselves. But as long as they love each other, everything is okay. What you see at the end, I think, is that, I mean, at the end, this outside world everything is polluted by this. I mean, at the end, also the most intimate gestures, also their love. I don't know, a cup of coffee that you take in the morning, a kiss, everything is polluted by reality. There is no anymore. Nothing is personal. And nothing is beautiful. I mean, the beautiful moments, you go with your son to the beach, you show him, for the first time, you show him the waves. It's great. But at the end, everything becomes filthy, in a way, by the reality, by what's surrounding it, by the war, by this brutal nationalism, by this vulgarization of society. Let's do another one question, it's okay?
Okay. Stay with the love. There's a text in the song, blood, love sanctified by blood. Could you elaborate on this one?
Yeah, it's this song, this text comes from because as it's written in the film, the anthem, or this anthem in the movie, in the heart of the movie, the anthem is real. It's not me who invented it. Just brought it to the film, but it was actually there's a mythological Israeli song, one of the most iconic, maybe the most iconic. It was written in '47 just before 1 year before the independence, what we call Independence War, the foundation of Israel. And it was written by a poet named Chaim Guri. And one of the most memorable lines of this song is "Love sanctifies by blood." Now, when the Gaza war began, an association of all sorts of people from media and where they took this iconic song, they changed the word, they changed the lyrics, they perverted the lyrics, and they turned it to a kind of song calling for genocide in order to raise the moral of the nation. The idea, and they call it the song of the generation of victory. And they shot a clip with kids, as you can see in the movie. And the idea was that these kids, they will achieve the final, the ultimate victory, which is the total extermination of the other side of Gaza. But what remained from the original movie was this line, in a way, at the same time, poetic and terrible, love sanctified by blood. I don't want to sound righteous. I mean, this line was written just after a war. I'm sure that in Germany, I'm sure that you have all sorts of songs, or you had at least all sorts of songs in the history connecting between love, blood, death. Yeah, I mean, maybe if we would Google like German songs from the 30s, we would find a lot of lines like love sanctified by blood. But I think that nations were a line like love sanctified by blood become iconic. It's not sure that you want to live inside them.
Isn't the sentence, wasn't it originally, is it a remembrance of the people we lost that sanctified the love, and now it's the, and now it's the blood of our enemies that yeah.
It's a very nice interpretation. I'll go for it. I'll say it in the Q&A, maybe. Thanks a lot.